And women have this tendency of, well, it's actually natural. If you tell her that this is what it is, she builds and starts to structure her life around what you tell her.
Got niggas coughing back there. Just one.
Right? So that's how women do, because they're very emotional creatures. So they're gonna build their life around you and what makes you happy. Not only that, but what makes you comfortable.
How many wives for real?
Now, big boy, that one I always leave the speculation.
Really?
I like it. I like that people guess.
Okay, well just do this. I have one. Do you have more than me?
Yes, without a doubt. Wow. See, your life is difficult because you got to just focus on one thing all the time.
Y'all, Akon is reportedly spiraling right now after being completely blindsided by his wife of 30 years filing for divorce. After decades together, he genuinely thought she'd never leave, but it looks like she finally had enough. For years, Akon has proudly talked about his polygamous lifestyle, openly claiming he has 4 sister wives and possibly more women waiting in the wings. He's often defended his views, saying that as long as a man provides, a woman should accept that men aren't meant to be with just one partner for life. But it seems those words have come back to haunt him because his wife clearly took them to heart and decided to walk away for good. Sources close to the situation say Akon didn't see this coming, and his ego has definitely taken a hit. Fans online are split. Some say this was inevitable, while others think the breakup might make him rethink the very lifestyle he's been preaching for years. After all, losing the woman who's been by his side for 3 decades could be the reality check he never expected. And if this divorce gets messy, it could force Akon to confront what being the provider really means.
You got 4 hoodies.
Right.
Now, every day, you got a choice of which hoodie to wear without even double thinking because you have the choice to make. One hoodie, you can't wear it.
But these hoodies that I have, right?
Different color.
They don't have to be in different households, unless you got it like that too. They don't have to be like in different households. They don't have to have different wants and different needs. And like, that's a lot of attention.
Yeah,
a hoodie is just like this. You know what I'm saying? And I go get the hoodie, and I put the hoodie on.
Right
but
now.
it's totally different.
Y'all, everyone thought Akon and his wife Tama were solid, especially after celebrating their 29th anniversary. The couple even appeared all smiles on the BET Awards red carpet in 2024, promoting her album Reflections. When asked about the secret to their long-lasting marriage, they both talked about trust, loyalty, and commitment. How real love is about knowing your person has your back, no matter what. Akon even added that every relationship has flaws, saying, "Pick your best poison. Who are you willing to deal with for the rest of your life?" Well, it looks like that trust just left the room because Tama shocked everyone by filing for divorce only days after their 29th anniversary. Fans were stunned, especially since Akon has always projected confidence and control when it comes to his family life. But according to Tama, nobody should be surprised after the years of public humiliation she endured while standing by him. For years, Akon has proudly identified as an American man with an African mindset, openly claiming that he believes in having multiple wives. He's often boasted about his polygamous lifestyle, saying men aren't built to be with one woman forever. The twist? Many people didn't even realize Akon was legally married the entire time, until it came out that Tama Tyone was the woman who had been holding things down since 1996, long before fame and fortune came his way. In the early days, the two seemed unshakable. But the cracks started to show after Akon's 2006 interview where he openly admitted that he had several wives living with him in Atlanta. That revelation changed everything. Fans who once admired their loyalty started questioning whether Tama was truly happy or just enduring it all in silence. Now, after nearly 3 decades together, she's finally walking away, and people are wondering if this could be the beginning of a major reckoning for Akon and his so-called African mindset on marriage.
Really? What do you mean by that? What do you mean? What is that?
Well, you know, I can afford to have as many wives as I can afford to have.
Now, would I choose to have it? It's my choice.
And Akon didn't just admit to his lifestyle. He doubled down on it, proudly saying that being polyamorous was part of his belief system and that there's nothing wrong with having multiple women as long as he can afford to take care of them. That statement alone set the internet on fire because, let's be honest, it's rare for a celebrity to openly claim several partners under one roof and call it harmony. People were left wondering how that even worked and who could really handle that kind of setup. Akon also never hid the fact that he's a father to a big family. Back in 2007, he told Blender magazine he had 6 children by 3 different women, and today, that number has grown to 9. Every time he's asked how his polyamorous life functions, Akon insists he's always been upfront with Tama from day one, claiming she was never bothered because she knew he wasn't leaving her. Even Tama herself has had to defend their arrangement over the years. Whenever she stepped out for interviews or music promotions, the focus would shift from her work to her marriage, forcing her to play it cool and act unbothered, at least publicly.
I feel like bitches that in my relationship that want to be on the side is because they broke and they really just trying to figure out a way and they see what my husband is doing for me and they want to be elevated, in my opinion.
Right.
But far as like the world, I feel like it's many, not anybody's situation we just spoke on, but many women are out here getting cheated on and knowing their man is cheating on them in a committed relationship. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And what they do is they just accept it. But guess what? You don't have to be Muslim to be in a polygamy relationship,
right,
or polygamous relationship. You don't have to be Muslim to be in that.
So
you just have to, your man has to be brave to be able to put his foot down and say, is you with it or is you not?
Behind the scenes, not every wife in Akon's world was smiling. A few years back, one of his wives, Rachel Ritt, known by fans as Wife Number 4, decided she'd had enough and walked away after learning Akon was expecting his 5th child with another woman. She later revealed that although she'd always known about his other wives, she believed she was his favorite, the one who got the most attention. But once that new baby arrived, reality hit hard. She realized she didn't want to spend the rest of her life with a man who was only halfway in. And Rachel wasn't alone. Another of Akon's wives, Trina Anna, also split from him after he discovered she'd been secretly seeing someone else during their relationship. Honestly, what did he expect? Did he really think these women would just sit around waiting their turn while he juggled multiple relationships? Through all the chaos, the only constant in Akon's life had been Tama, his first and legal wife, the one who'd been by his side since 1996. He truly believed she'd never leave, but the good times didn't last forever. Now that their daughter, Journey, is almost 18, Tama has decided it's finally time to move on. She's filed for divorce, requesting joint legal custody of their daughter, but sole physical custody, allowing Akon only visitation rights. She's also seeking spousal support while ensuring he doesn't receive any in return. Nobody knows if they had a prenup or postnup since their marriage goes back decades, but one thing's for sure, if Tama's walking away after nearly 30 years, this divorce could get messy. Sources say Akon's been trying to get her to sit down and talk things through, hoping to fix what's left, but insiders claim she's truly done this time. And the internet is completely on her side because, honestly, how much can one woman take? After years of standing by him through his public boasts about having multiple wives and countless children, she's realized it's not worth it anymore. With their only child now grown, there's nothing keeping her tied to that life. Many fans are saying it's about time, because while some men claim they can't be with just one woman, most still end up cheating even in polyamorous relationships. It's never really about tradition or belief systems, it's about doing whatever they want without consequence. As one viral comment put it, men will say they need multiple wives, but they still go out and cheat. It's not about culture, it's about control. That statement hit home for a lot of people. And the most powerful truth came in one final line. In many marriages, 2 people stand at the altar, but only one is actually getting married.
So, what do y'all think?
If you were in Tama's shoes, would you have left Akon too? Or would you have stayed and waited it out until the end? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button before moving on to the next video, because this story is far from over.